Hey, how's it going? It's Brian from B's Music Shop, and today I'm checking out the BOSS RT-2 Rotary Ensemble. I absolutely love Leslie pedals. I'm not into chorus, weirdly, but I love rotary speakers, so explain that one to me. But this thing came out a little bit ago. I actually didn't realize it came in, and I want to check it out with you for the first time. Let's try it. But before I get going, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. Those things make a huge difference to a little music store like us. If we can get you a cat t-shirt, a cat toy, a cat pedal, turns your guitar, any guitar in the entire world, we guarantee it. We don't guarantee it. Turns it into a cat. We also make a whole bunch of pedals that just have cats on them because I like cats. Think they're pretty cool. I hope you think they're cool. Hit us up, bsmusicshop.com. Your support makes all the difference. So let's check out what Boss has to say here about this RT-2. Step into the swirling, speaker-spinning world of rotary effects with the Boss RT-2 Rotary Ensemble, a premium stereo rotary speaker pedal built to capture the soulful, immersive sound of classic rotating speaker cabinets. With its advanced DSP and intuitive controls, the RT-2 delivers a lush, dimensional sound that's equally at home recreating vintage gospel tones, prog rock psychedelica, or ambient textures that drift and spin through space. Using proprietary Roland Boss adaptive focus conversion, I don't know what that is, the RT-2 captures the nuances of your tone with an outstanding clarity and a drastically improved signal-to-noise ratio. Whether you're aiming for the smoky organ-style tones of Don Leslie's legendary innovation or chasing the liquid modulation heard on David Gilmour's iconic leads, the RT-2 is a powerful tool that puts expressive rotary magic at your feet. You know, it's funny, David used Yamaha rotating speakers. We had one of them. It was freaking cool. Look those up. Look them up. It features independent controls for slow and fast speeds, onboard drive for tube-like saturation, and stereo I/O for wide engulfing moderation. The virtual rotor gives visual feedback of your rotation speed, and flexible input-output options means this pedal fits effortlessly into mono or stereo rigs. Pair it with an expression pedal or foot switch for dynamic speed control on stage, or hook it into your studio setup for massive swirling textures on guitars, synths, or even vocals. If you're inspired by the rotating speaker textures used by guitar legends like Jimi Hendrix, David Gilmour, or Jeff Beck, the RT-2 Rotary Ensemble brings those lush, moving tones into the modern age with precision and flexibility. It's not just an effect, it's an experience. It is probably both an effect and an experience. Let's check it out. So we've got basically two concentric knobs in this thing. The inner controls a line, the outer is the drive. And up here, there's another switch that controls if the change is fast or slow. Over here on the right, we have two more concentric controls. The outer controls the slow speed, and the inner controls the fast speed. I've got a foot switch down here to swap back and forth between these two. Right now, I have the ramp speed set to slow. I've also got 3 modes, which I don't know what these modes are. We're going to figure that out together. For today's demo, I am playing my Cower Corona, made literally from wood from my grandfather's forest from when he was alive and long harvested and sat in a barn, rough cut, dry aging, and Doug was kind enough to turn it into this. First time I'm using it on demo, actually, so I'm kind of excited about it. Let's go ahead and hear what this guy sounds like. Bridge pickup. Neck pickup. It's got Curtis Novak Jazzmaster pickups in it. It's pretty cool. I like it. So let's try this thing just in slow. I'm going to turn the drive down. On the level. This is about as slow as it gets. Let's try. And like kick it over. And you can hear it ramp up. I got it set pretty high. Let's set it about the same. God, God, it's so fast. So that's what's cool about stuff like this. Like the old school ones used to just change, and now they get, you can sort of hear it. You can hear, you know, like close your eyes and you can imagine the speaker and you can hear like the dynamics of it. And you can hear it there. So this is just mode 1. We're supposed to sound like a vintage Leslie. I like the bottom end in it. It's got a great sound to it. And you know, they made a really great Leslie pedal years ago that was it like the RT-20? I forget. But it was 2 pedals and it had a bigger display like this in the middle. And it was a great rotary pedal. They might still make it. It's so cool. This form factor is so much better. Yeah, there's just some more drive in it. I can turn it like almost all the way down. And I think blue's supposed to represent the bass wheel, where red's supposed to represent the treble horn. So let's try with doing the ramp speed a little faster. So we'll click this over. Still in mode 1. Oh yeah, almost sounds like it's getting like a hard break on it. Yeah. So what if I put this one like up and more so it's just a little more subtle, the difference between the speeds? I do like the slow speed a little more, but that is cool that you can do it that much. So let's try, turn it back down to slow. Let's try using this drive for balance. So oh, it's balance between high and low horn. That's cool. So there's just the horn. Turn this all the way down. It'll be just the bass. That's cool. So does this stay when I put it back? Yeah. So I can like distort it. Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, it was a little, I was wondering if it was bassy. I like a little bit more of the horn in there. Oh, that is so freaking cool. See, I'd rather hear the horn than the bass. And I can hear a lot of bass, which is like cool. I mean, that's not bad. A lot of people use these things on like organs and stuff. Oh, I like that. I like it at. Oh, that's so cool. So, all right, let's try that. I'm pretty into that. I'm going to turn the drive back down just to get a little... Turn the drive down, but I'm going to go back over to this rotary. Oh, no, this is the drive. I was on rotary balance. So here, I'll go put my drive down here. Put my rotary balance. All right, let's try mode 2. So this is based on a Leslie L. What am I listening for to be different here? Let's turn back up the drive, maybe. I feel like this one's bassier. That has a little bit more of like a phaser sound to it. This is like it's almost like the mid-range is a little more scooped in this one. He's like, here, try it. Is that, and then you come into here. Yeah. All right. Let's try mode 3. This is a new dimension of rotary. I don't know. This one. Let's see. This one's like futuristic or something. There's our drive. So I think this one has more drive. try making the balance more centralized. Turn the drive up, since they say drive is... Yeah. I don't know if I like as much drive on that. Let's go back and adjust the balance again. I want to go a little treblier. Too much. That bass is so deep in this one. Oh, there we go. Turn this down just a little bit. Let's try like that same thing versus like, let's go back to mode 1. Like, I think I like the middle one the most, or the first one. I like mode 1. That's my mode. I wonder if I turn it up fast. Oh my God! Just make it go opposite ends of the spectrum. Basically, if I was doing this to a real Leslie, like the horn would just fly out the window. It's still going. It's still slowing down. Oh my God, that's how far it takes it to go from slow to fast. There we go. How quick can we get it up? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. wonder what happens if I push the speed to like the other ramp speed. Say, oh, quick. See, that's like the brake. See how like the bass, because the blue has to represent the bass wheel. And it goes fast. But some Leslie's had like a brake on them. You could like grab it. And look how it just stops. It's almost like a brake. I also am just really into these lights. I feel like every pedal should have lights on. You know, I know pedals don't have to be complicated, but I like it when they are. And I think really pretty much I need a light show all the time. Like I just want a laser pointer going around the room while I'm doing stuff so I can like... So this is pretty cool. I love Leslie effects. I love when they're stereo and they give you that full 3D image so you can just kind of put on headphones and just hear those speakers coming around. It's such my favorite modulation because when you hear a real Leslie speaker, it is, you know, the spatial room sound modulating. It's something that you can't describe, and it's so fun to have it emulated in a pedal, and it's getting better and better. I've heard so many good Leslie simulators lately, and it's just such a cool sound. And you know, something like this, you can put it on your organ, you can put it on just about anything, and it just gives it a really cool 3D vibe that doesn't exist anywhere else. And I'm glad that the form factor has shrunk down. You know, microchips, I think they're getting smaller. I've heard a rumor, you know, those calculators don't run on tubes anymore, and neither do our rotary pedals, apparently, because they are shrinking at an alarming rate. Skynet is coming. I think this is the best example for it. But anyways, check one of these out. If you love Leslie, it's awesome. Boss makes great stuff, and this is a great pedal from them. So if we can get you a Boss RT-2 pedal, if we can get you a cat t-shirt, a cat toy, a cat pedal that when you play through it, it takes any guitar, you put it into this, it takes that guitar, it puts it into a cat, it puts it into like a washing machine. Don't do that with your real cat, but you can do that with the rotary pedal and the modulator. Guaranteed. Please don't put your cat in anything harmful. Also, we make a whole bunch of pedals that just have cats on them. Just because I like cats, you like cats, people you know they don't like cats, kick them out of your life. Cut them out. You don't want them. You don't need them. Hit us up, beesmusicshop.com. Thank you so much for watching.